Hello, I'm Higgsy007. How the hell are you? Guys, I appreciate you all coming back and listening to me talk about stuff. But I'm going to ask a question, and I guess it's kind of a question to myself and to you. And I want to see your response. But I'm kind of guessing the answer probably will be the same for the majority of y'all. The question is, has Call of Duty changed? Or is it us, the community? Have we changed? Is it our demands that are we just getting greedy, fussy, or just a little whiny? Or really all of the above? Now, I'm doing this commentary with no gameplay in the background as we speak, so I can't really explain what you're watching. It's one of these commentaries where it came into my head and I wanted to try and get it out there. But I'm sure I'll dig up something, so please enjoy this little bit of gameplay, whatever the hell it is. Now, as much as I love Call of Duty, and I always have had a kind fondness for it, without doubt it has changed in my mind. That's clear to see, you know, with graphics getting better and the game engine finally upgrading for a more fluid gameplay. It's still Call of Duty at its core. No other game, in my opinion, has that feel, and I can't really explain. You know, trust me, I do play other games other than Call of Duty, but COD always kind of sucks me in. And I suppose it is, if you look at it, the ranking up system that Call of Duty has. It's a real grind. You know, we all want to reach that master prestige until the developers decide to raise the fucking prestiges by another 10 levels. Thanks for that. So anyway, we'll kind of take a look at Call of Duty's past. So take a look at Call of Duty 4, for example. Any guys who've played it, I'm sure you'll all relate to this. It was simple kill streaks and simple weapons. Movement mechanics were boots on the ground style shooter. To me, that was a truly enjoyable experience. They absolutely nailed it. In my opinion, it was the best game in its genre. Then comes along MW2. And, you know, they add a few things, a few tweaks here and there. I suppose as with every other Call of Duty. Come along Black Ops 1. Similar, few tweaks here and there. Yeah, they did upgrade. It did get a little better. And so the trend continued. A few tweaks here and there, a few little changes. And you know, you look at it almost, 7 or 8 titles later. Look at where we are. Look what's changed. Guys, I'm going to use Advanced Warfare as an example. Well, simply because it's the current title, obviously. Look at movement mechanics. Boost jumping. Who ever thought back in the day that would be in Call of Duty? All those years ago. Not me, anyway. I don't really think any of us would have thought that. Look at future settings. It seems to be the norm now, you know, of recent titles. Recently, Call of Duty seems set in destroying the future with future warfare. I suppose technology overpowering mankind, or mankind using technology to overpower its enemies. But to me, the overall outlook really is the franchise is in decline. We can't deny that, and I don't think we'll ever get the heyday back. You know, back when over 1 million people were playing Call of Duty at one time. It seems crazy now. Really, it's in the thousands. Lucky, the hundreds of thousands. But ask yourself, is it because Call of Duty has changed? Obviously, it has changed. But has it changed so much that they've lost their fans? You know, their true fans? Where has all those people gone? That's what you kind of have to ask yourself, and that's what I'm asking myself now. Within this commentary, I kind of seem to be throwing up a lot of questions to myself and to you. But, you know, have they lost those true fans? Every year we cry, and we do cry and whinge and whine for change. Every fucking year. And when it comes, we don't like it. Hence, we don't buy the game. Well, I'm not speaking for myself because I do buy the game. I'm kind of speaking for the masses. You know, which in turn, we do lose more players and we lose people. Every year it is on the decline. You know, from a developer's point of view, and I try and look at it from all perspectives, they are probably sitting in their Activision towers and they're probably banging their head off the wall, shouting and screaming, "What the fuck do you want? You ask for change, we give you change. You don't like it. How can we please everybody?" The answer, my friends, is quite simple. You can't. You really cannot please everybody. If I was asked what do I want in the next Call of Duty, and that my requests got implemented into the game, I know for sure you wouldn't like it. Or we'll use Seamus from next door. He wouldn't like it. You know, it would be the same as, we'll kind of put it into perspective. Say I wanted a statue of Michael Jackson in my front garden, and now Seamus isn't a huge fan of Michael Jackson. A lot of people probably wouldn't like that, and I know for a fact Seamus next door wouldn't like that. But I like that. I'm not a huge fan of Michael Jackson, but it'd be nice to annoy him. I kind of hoped at this stage at least would have some answers to my questions, or to the question, I suppose, by the end of this commentary, but not only for you, but obviously for myself. But I seemed, I guess, of throwing up a hell of a lot of questions more than answers. All in all, Call of Duty is declining every year. We've said that. And every year we go back to the previous Call of Duty and the one before that, and we start to relive the good old days. I know I do anyway. You know, so that makes me think, really, why don't the developers not bring out a Call of Duty every year? That may seem extremely controversial, but think about it. We don't want change. We do want change. They change it. We don't like it. It's almost a no-win situation for the developers. Call of Duty is in the decline. Nothing we can do. Nothing they can do. But if you think about it, if they could go back to the past Call of Duties and kind of maintain them and flush out all those hackers and just dust it off and polish it up a wee bit, would we be happy? Probably not. We kind of hoped and wished for a Modern Warfare collection remake. In fairness, it's not going to happen, guys. I'm kind of pretty sure of that. Really, I don't know. There's no conclusion to this commentary. I really can't finish it off. I'm kind of clutching at straws here. So I think I'm just going to end it, and yeah, thanks for listening. I'm going to go and sit down on my sofa, put my feet up, watch some TV and try and answer some of the questions, and hopefully you guys in the comment section can maybe answer some of these questions as well. So yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for listening. Bye.
It's really cold in Ireland. We just wear hats all the time.